In the thick green silence of Cuba's Sierra Maestra Mountains, a man with a worn rifle and an untrimmed beard listened to the sound of rain striking leaves like whispered drums of war. His name was Fidel Castro, and to the peasants who sheltered him, he was no longer just a man, he was a promise. Years earlier, he had stood in a courtroom after a failed attack on the Moncada barracks, surrounded by soldiers who believed they had already defeated him. Calm and defiant, Fidel spoke words that traveled far beyond the walls of that room. History will absolve me. Those words became fuel for a revolution that refused to die. Now, in the mountains, Fidel moved from village to village with a small band of rebels. They were hungry, outnumbered, and poorly armed, but they carried something stronger than bullets: belief. By the light of campfires, Fidel spoke of land for the farmers, dignity for the poor, and a Cuba free from corruption and foreign control. Each speech turned fear into courage. As Batista's soldiers marched through the countryside, burning homes and silencing dissent, Fidel's presence grew larger than life. His beard became a symbol, his voice a weapon. Farmers became fighters. Students became messengers. The revolution spread like wildfire, unstoppable and alive. On January 1, 1959, the sound that echoed through Havana was not gunfire, but celebration. Batista had fled. Fidel Castro entered the capital not as a conqueror, but as the face of a victorious struggle. Crowds filled the streets, chanting his name, lifting him onto history's stage. Standing before the people, Fidel raised his hand, not in triumph alone, but in warning. The revolution, he said, was only beginning. Cuba had been reborn, but its future would be shaped by sacrifice, unity, and unwavering resolve. And so, the bearded flame that once flickered in the mountains became a fire that changed an island and the world forever.